Hello again and welcome to another Bolt Action Battle Report, and today we're going to be doing Germans versus Americans. So today's battle will be taking place in France in the late war. The Americans are pushing off the beaches of Normandy and they've begun to push into the countryside of France. You can see we've got some big bocage hedges here lining the river, and they have wandered into a German counter-attacking panzer force. So we're going to see which side can seize control of the board and the day. So today in the battle bunker, we have Sam with his Americans. Now, many of you will have seen Sam in some of the Warhammer 40k battle reports that we do. He's actually played Bolt Action longer than I have, but this is his first time coming on the channel doing a Bolt Action battle report. So say hi, Sam.
Hello.
There we go. Do you want to take us through your list today?
Yes, I will. This is a 1,000 points generic reinforced platoon, led by, at the front, we got just a regular second lieutenant.
Very nice.
And then behind them, all infantry squads are the same. They're all 8 man apiece. Each with a BAR in them, all regular.
Nice.
For a support, for a fast attack, we got the Greyhound with
nice.
the pin to upgrade as well. And in support is a bazooka team, machine gun team, an air spotter, and a sniper team. Coming in off reserve is going to be another infantry squad, 8 man with a BAR again, and the M16 half track.
The meat chopper, very nice. So this is a very compact force. It's actually really nice. It's got a lot of infantry, but it does lack a little bit of the old heavy armor. Because for those of you that don't know, the meat chopper isn't an armored car. It actually takes up a tank slot, which is good and bad. It's a bit cheaper, but it's not a tank.
The idea of this is that I am never going to beat the Germans in the armor game, so I'm not going to go against them.
I'm going to try. Might as well go for just putting down the infantry and stuff.
Exactly.
I did also like how you called that a fast attack choice. That's the wrong game system, Sam. That's an armoured car choice.
It's just the same job. It goes fast, it shoots things.
Yeah, so I really like this list, Sam. In fact, this is sort of your venerable American list, isn't it? You've run this at a few tournaments. You actually you got best general at one of the Bolt Action tournaments with this list. So
it shouldn't have, but it did. No mortar or anything.
Yeah.
No staples like that. But
I think it's just because for those people that aren't as familiar with action, it's effective, this list, because it's not complicated. It's infantry with rifles. It's regular and it's got just enough fire support to be able to hold off the enemy tanks. So
exactly.
I think it's a really solid list. Thank you for coming down, Sam. Thank you for showing it off to us. Now let's take a look at the Germans. And here are my late war Germans today, running my classic infantry horde with a nice tank supporting it. Starting off with the infantry, we've got 2 big squads of Volksgrenadiers. You guys know I love my Volksgrenadiers. Never leave home without at least 1 squad of them. There are 5 STGs and 5 rifles in this squad. We've then got 2 squads of regulars, each one with just an LMG, and the sergeant just got a rifle. And then we've got a squad of veterans. Each guy's got an SMG, and then there are 2 Panzerfaust in there as well. The veterans and their supporting truck will be in reserve for this mission. Don't worry, we'll be going over the mission in just a moment. And then in terms of support, we've got a 2nd lieutenant, we've got a medium mortar with spotter, we've got a medium machine gun, we've got a captured medium anti-tank gun. So I don't have a German anti-tank gun, but as I was playing the Americans, I thought, you know what? I'll just have a capture one of those. So Sam, how do you feel about me shooting you with your own gun?
Good luck finding ammo.
Well, I wouldn't have much ammo for my own gun if it's late war German, to be honest. And then we've got the classic, the quintessential Panzer IV. Didn't quite have enough points, so the side skirts are clearly, they've been made by some sort of, Russian forced labour, so they're not actually made out of proper metal. It's just bits of tin foil.
It's Italian steel.
It's Italian steel, exactly. So no side skirts, those they're just for show. So that is the full list. It is a single reinforced generic platoon. It is just under 1,000 points. And yeah, that's it. As I said, those 2 units in reserve and everything else will be starting on the board. So without further ado, let's take a look at the board and also the mission. So here we have the field of battle, and I'm going to go through the terrain now. So all of the terrain, that's bits of fences and stuff like that, is going to be light cover. So we're going to have light cover here. We're going to have some light cover in the center, and another little bit of light cover there. Anytime you see big patches of forests, that's going to be dense cover, which means that you can't shoot through it and you can't run through it either. We're going to have the big river here. Now, the hedges are going to be light cover, but also we're going to say if you're trying to advance across the river, you can't run across it because it's not at full strength, but it's still, you're wading across a river unless you use the crossing point here, at which point vehicles can go flat out, infantry can just sprint across that as much as they need to. We've got another little bit of dents here. We've got a big bit of light, which is going to say that all of this hill is going to be light cover, and then we've got another bit of dents here. A little bit of a house rule that we have here is we don't like to use lots of heavy terrain. What we like to say is if you are shooting across 2 terrain pieces, then we'll give you heavy cover. So for example, if I am on this side of the river here and I'm shooting at one of Sam's units, which is hunkered down in here, I'm going to be shooting across one bit of light cover. He's in some light cover, so I'm going to give him heavy cover. It just helps for when you're doing sort of shooting across maps, but it also means that the game doesn't get bogged down by having heavy cover everywhere as well. So there you go. Now speaking of the of cover and the mission, all that kind of good stuff, we are going to be doing scenario 12 from the main book today, which is sectors. So this is technically an attacker defender mission, but actually it's like a normal mission really. Essentially the board gets split into 4 equal quarters. Sam has picked one of his quarters. He won the roll off, so he's going to be deploying in that quarter over there. That means I'm going to be deploying in this quarter over here. You put some stuff in reserve. We've obviously declared our reserves already. And then after that, you just roll to see who gets a prep bombardment. Now, I have a history of never getting a prep bombardment. I have had to fight through so many situations where I have been bombarded and my opponent has not. So we'll see if I continue that long-standing tradition.
Nice.
Now, victory is really simple. You don't get any victory points for having units in your own home table quarter, but you get 1 victory point for each neutral table quarter, which in this case is going to be this one here and this one there. And you also get 3 victory points for each unit that you get into your enemy's home table quarter. And as a little bonus, you get 1 victory point for each unit that is destroyed. And you have to win by at least 2 points. So if there's only a 1 point difference, it's a draw. If you've both got the same points, it's a draw. But if Sam has 2 points more than me, he will get the win. So that is the mission rules there. And that is the deployment. And so what we're going to do now, guys, is we're going to deploy our forces. I'll go over the deployment and then we'll start pulling dice. So here we have the field of battle after deployment. The Americans have deployed a little 30 cal machine gun there, supported by, is that your officer down here?
That is the officer.
Nice. And then they've got a big push on their left flank. Look at this, 2 frontline infantry. And then they've got their Greyhound supporting. And then they've got a smaller force in the center, a unit of infantry supporting their bazooka, and then a unit of infantry and the sniper over there in the rivery sort of hedge. Moving over here, it's all a bit of a blank, but then we've got the Germans. I've deployed a strong counter push. So I've got 2 units of Volksgrenadiers and the captured medium AT gun. I thought I'd put it at the front to both taunt Sam and also really upset that Greyhound if it decides to go anywhere that isn't behind light cover. We've then got a bit of a castle, so I've got my tank with my officer behind it, and we've also got the medium machine gun, medium mortar, and I've got a bit of a sort of less active flank over here, just 2 LMG squads. The plan being that I'm going to hold this area, sort of jump into this when I need to get a couple of points, but actually just do a big old push down the center and to try and take the Americans' own table quarter. So that is the plan. That is the field of battle after deployment. We've done the mission and everything. Now we just need to see who gets their preparatory bombardment. So, Sam, would you like to see if you get a prep bombardment?
I do.
He does. Do I get a prep bombardment? Hey! I finally got one. Amazing. So what we'll do is we'll roll the dice for that off camera and then we'll just show what the pins were at the end. So after the prep bombardment had finished, my mortar spotter died. That's really unfortunate, which means that now I'm going to have to move it over here for it to actually be able to see anything. And then we had a couple of pins here, a couple of pins on the officer, 1 pin on pretty much every other unit, except for the tank, which got 0 pins. So that was pretty good.
That's horrible.
Moving over to Sam's flank, those units didn't get any pins, but then everyone else seemed to pick up sort of at least 2. So it was kind of interesting, including the Greyhound. And I also managed to do 1 hit on the medium machine gun, which did kill a guy. But now that medium machine gun is actually hard to hit because it's a small team. So I've actually kind of made life harder for myself there. But I'll take it. It's my first prep bombardment in the history of bot action. I've never had one before, so I'm pretty excited. All right, we'll now start drawing dice, and we'll see how the first turn goes. So Sam is going to be our bagman for today. He's giving it a good old shake, and he is going to pull out the first dice.
It's a green.
It's a green. Frontline infantry. The Americans are going to go first. Do you know what you're doing, Sam, or do you need a moment to think?
I will try a sniper shot.
He's going to go straight for the sniper shot. He's not messing around.
I'm going to try and just pick off an LMG in that squad.
Okay.
Let's find out.
Are you in range? No pre-measuring? No pre-measuring. I think you should be.
Yes.
Comfortably in range. Very nice. Do you want to use a white dice? You can use whatever dice you like.
Use a white dice.
It's a hit.
Come on.
It's not a wound. It is a pin. So give me another pin. There you go. And that, gentlemen, is why I don't take snipers.
50 points well spent.
Okay, so that was the first activation. We'll pick another dice. Let's just keep going.
Oh, green again.
It's the green. Do you want to think, or do you know what you're doing?
Most of my stuff is just rallying, to be honest. So do a rally order onto these guys.
Okay, there you go. I'll give you the little dice tray. There you go. So he's doing a rally order on his squad in the middle.
2 dice, right?
Yeah, yep, 2 dice. You pass because you don't worry about pins for rally orders, and you'll lose d6 plus 1, and you lose 2 pins. So that squad over there has now lost its pins. You just put the little green dice next to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next dice. Oh, for God's sake.
It's another green. The Americans are still going.
I am just going to be rallying. I do apologise. This is just going to be a bit boring.
That's okay. I tell you what, you do another rally, and then we'll see. I'll probably do some rallies, and then we'll see. That might be a quick turn 1.
And goes off, and that gets rid of him.
Okay, so he's got rid of the pins. That was on your bazooka team, was it?
Bazooka team.
Okay, so I'll come over here and we'll have a slightly better angle on your rallying.
Oh, let's go to great.
Okay. Let's see what the dice is.
No, I don't want to.
He looked in, he's cheating.
No, check it again.
He's cheating.
Yes!
Okay, it's a grey dice, thank you very much. So, I think I will do... I don't really have anything super duper exciting right now for myself. So I'm going to go for a rally here. And I just need to get a 9 or less. And I do. And I need to lose some pins.
Oh, God.
And they're all gone, which is great.
Well done, Sniper. You did some hard work today.
Did some hard work. There we go. So that is my dice. So let's keep going. We'll keep it a big long cut. We'll probably just do some rallying.
Green again, which is more rallying. So,
more rallying.
We'll rally the machine gun team.
Okay, so we'll do another rally.
We do not.
It does not pass. Okay, so that hit has startled them.
It has. We've gone down.
They have gone down. All right.
Oh, well.
So tell you what, we'll do a couple more dice. Okay. If we both end up just rallying, we'll then just see. We'll sort of see how we do. So for moi, I think I'm going to go for a. I think I'm going to go for a rally order on my mortar. No, you know, I'm going to go for a move order on the mortar. I'm going to go for a move order on the mortar. I do pass. So that is going to be a run. And that means it's going to go 6 inches and it's going to move up to there. Okay, with the hope that I'll start being able to dial in. It will lose 1 pin, but it won't lose both pins. There we go. Okay, pick 1 more dice, Sam, and then we'll do any other rallying and stuff off the camera, and we'll see how the turn looks at the end. So for me, I've got another order here. I'm actually just going to go for... I'm going to do something a bit more exciting for the last thing I'm going to do on camera. So I'm actually going to go... Oh, no, I don't do it yet. Oh, your bazooka has already rallied. Yeah. I'm going to go for a advance order with my tank. I'm just going to move it out to sort of here and then try and get a shot off over there at your infantry squad down there. So my tank doesn't need to roll anything because it didn't get pinned. So he's just going to... He's not going to go very fast. So he's going to move to there, pivot, and move to there.
Nice. What squad you going for?
I'm gonna end up about there. I'm gonna use the main gun, so I'm not shooting past my own people. I'm gonna shoot the main gun and the whole machine gun into that squad of infantry there. Do you want to go down?
They haven't been yet, so yes, I will go down.
Okay, he's gonna go down with that squad. Okay, so it's gonna be moved. It's gonna be light cover. It may be long range, but it doesn't matter because he's gone down. So that's gonna be 6s followed by 6s. So we've got the main gun coming in first. Fire! No. And then would you like to measure if I'm within 36 there, Sam? Just do me a favour. I doubt I am within 36.
No, not quite.
No, I'm not. So interesting. So that is the tank. So we'll do the rest of the turn off camera because I imagine it's just going to be a bit of rallying and maybe a few pot shots. So after the end of turn 1, the Germans had quite a successful turn, whereas the Americans did struggle to get their forces to obey their orders. Classic American indecision. The undisciplined Yankees. Any comment on that, Sam?
Shells are scary, man.
So I essentially used my officer to buff leadership over here and got the pins off that I wanted. I put the machine gun in ambush, and that's probably going to stay in ambush. And I also put my medium anti-tank gun in ambush as well, because, you know, Sam, if he starts moving around, I want to be able to pop off shots with him. Sam hates it when I start mass ambushing stuff, so I like to do it just to annoy him. I then rallied this squad here because they had 2 pins, but I did advance this squad over here. They moved forward. They were just out of range of their assault rifles, and their regular rifles just did nothing. And then, of course, once the officer had done his leadership buffs over here, I then moved him over here, and then he gave the leadership buffs over here to make sure that stuff went off, which is pretty nice. Although, to be fair, he didn't need to bother. They all passed with flying colours.
Quite easy to do.
Coming over to the Americans, we have this squad over here, which unfortunately didn't obey. It chose to go down from the tank. And then we had these guys which all rallied. And wherever you see a dice that's on a 1, that is a squad that went down because it failed an order. And if you ever see a thing that is a 6, it meant that it did something. So these guys began to move through the forest. This squad ran past the forest, and the Greyhound rallied, and the officer just moved up. Yes. So overall, we've got a couple of squads that have gone down for the Americans. Are you going to leave them down to try and just auto-rally those pins off, or are you going to risk it?
I need that spotter up and going, and I need the machine gun. Machine gun's hit or miss.
Okay, you can have a little think about that. For me, I'm going to declare it now in case I forget. I'm going to leave this on ambush, and I'm going to leave this on ambush. I will have a couple less dice in the bag, but hopefully I'll be able to control Sam a little bit with the old ambushes. All right, so that is turn 1. A very, very simple turn 1. A bit of a bombardment, a few rifle shots fired off, and that was it. So we'll be back with turn 2. All right, shake that bag up, Sam. Let's get the bag man going. All right, it's had a good shake. Now pull that dice out and show it to the camera.
It's great.
It's a German dice. Ooh, interesting. Okay, not quite sure what I want to do with that just yet. I tell you what, I am gonna do. I'm gonna have a little think. So I've decided I'm gonna fire the mortar, but I do need to pass my leadership check first. I do pass it. That's good. So now I'm going to fire the mortar into Sam's sniper. So if I get a 6, I will hit it. Otherwise, I'm going to start dialing in. So will I do the classic Tim maneuver and get the 6? No. Okay, so I've not got him yet, but I have begun dialing in on that sniper. So that was my first dice. Let's get the next dice, Sam. What have you got?
It's another grey.
It's another grey. The Germans are getting a bit of a rush here. Okay, so I think I'm going to... I'm thinking about firing my machine gun squad here. Now, it should be in range of that sniper. It would be long range, small target, and light cover. So I would be hitting on 6s.
Long range.
Yeah, because all this is just one big bit of light cover.
Okay.
So it's do you want to go down or do you want to wear it?
Long range, small target. I'll wear it.
Okay, he's going to wear it. So I'm going to go for the fire order. I'm going to blurt off a few machine gun shots at him. So it's going to be 5 LMG shots. I should be in range. I don't think the rifles will be in range. So I'm going to need 6s to hit. I don't get anything. These guys are brave, but they're not particularly skilled. So that is my first 2 units, and we'll see what the next dice is. All right, Sam, what is the next dice?
It's
another German. The Germans. Okay, so
I could go too.
I really don't want to go with these Volks yet because you're probably going to light them up if I do, and I won't be able to go down.
Yes.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a... it's so tricky, man. I think I'm just going to go for an advance order with this infantry squad here.
Nice.
So I'm going to advance with them. Oh, no, but you could... Yeah, no, that's okay. I'm going to advance with them. They're going to advance up to here.
Okay.
And they're going to fire some shots off into your sniper.
Oh, nice.
Because I don't think they'll be able to see anything else. I'll just have a little think. Because if I go for the sniper, it'll be 6s followed by 6s. If I go because of the move, but if I go for a bigger squad, it would have been 6 followed by 6s. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to go for the squad back here, which will just be 6s. Now, it's only 5 machine gun shots and 6s, so I'm going to assume you don't want to go down.
I'll take the pin.
Okay. Okay, I got the hit, which is a pin. And now they are regular, I believe. It is a kill.
Specialist.
Do I get to pick? No. So you may kill one American of your choice, Sam.
Well, this guy looks like he took a bullet to the face, so I'll take him.
Okay. So we've lost a man at the front there. So the first casualty from small arms has been inflicted. That is my first 3 dice. 4 dice? 3 dice. So we'll pick another few dice and then we'll see what's next. We'll just keep going. It's another grey. Okay.
Okay, I want to go now.
Okay. Yeah, I don't actually want to go yet, man. I would like to have a bit of thought here. I'll tell you what. I'm going to go for... I'm got to be careful of your sniper. I'm just going to go for like basically a move order with this guy. Just to move him over to keep him here, but hopefully still out of range of your sniper rifle. So I'll go for a run. He'll try and pass it.
Easy peasy.
He does as he's told. He'll just move up to about, I'm going to say about here.
That should be out of range.
And I'm going to hope that that's out of range. I tell you what, I'm just not going to risk it. It's all right. And he loses his pin. That was essentially a bit of a pass move, but it just helped get rid of a pin. So we'll stop it there. We'll see what the next dice. Sam, show us what that next dice is. Do that funky dice thing. No, it's still not a green. This is not. There are green dice in there. Can you just double check?
Yeah.
There's a lot of green dice in there, I imagine now.
There's not many greys.
Jeez Louise. All right. Yeah, we are kind of playing a game of Warhammer, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to go down with one of my reserves. I don't want to bring them in yet.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to go down with I'll go down with the veterans, but not with the truck.
Nice. Got to be a green.
Okay, it's got to be a green now.
It's a green.
It's a green. All right, we'll do a couple. Hopefully Sam will get a couple of dice in a row, and then we can do the rest off camera. Do you know what you're going to do, Sam?
Yes. I'm just going to go for the sniper shot before he dies.
And what are you going to go for? The agony of choice.
Yeah, I know. It's basically going to be a machine gun and one of the squads, essentially. You hurt more than the others. That guy shot me, so go for the ones. Return fire.
Returning fire on my squad. Okay, we're trading fire.
Pow.
It is a hit. Pow.
Kapow. Ka-chow.
It's a kill.
Yeah,
are you sure you want to kill that machine gun, Sam? Do you want to go for the NCO that automatically comes back?
I'm gonna go for
All right, he's gone for the light machine gun there. Fair enough. Good call by Sam there. The sniper actually did something. He just needs to do that 2 more times, and he'll get his points back.
Yeah.
All right.
Green again.
Do another green dice on camera for Sam, and then we'll see where else. We'll probably do the rest off camera unless something particularly exciting happens, and then we'll bring the camera back on.
There's not much exciting I can do myself, to be fair.
The first couple of turns are always manoeuvring and getting into position for action. Then turn 3, everything goes down.
I'll use this guy, and we'll see if we can rally him to declare a target. And
okay, so he's going to pass an order.
Yes, hopefully.
Okay.
We do.
He has passed, so he's going to lose his pin. Now,
and I can see a tank.
And do you call it in now, or does it come in the following turn?
Start of the next turn.
Okay. So
called it.
Do you want a marker for that? I'll use an upside down pin marker. Yeah. Okay. Now, where do you want to put it?
It's on the tank, on the vehicle itself. Even if the vehicle moves, it stays with the vehicle.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, it's on that unit.
Okay.
Alright.
All right. That is it. So do one more dice, Sam. Hopefully it's a green one.
It's a green.
Right. Do you know what you're doing?
Not particularly. I will go with some frontline infantry.
Okay, so we'll do some frontline infantry.
And these guys are just going to advance.
Okay, so we'll do an advance with them.
I'm just going to move up to the wall, essentially.
He's just going to move up to the wall.
Make sure I'm not... Yeah, everybody can move up. Sorry,
the forest has been demolished. No. That's all right. Nature of those kind of trees, they always tend to fall off. We'll pop them back on in a moment.
So these guys are just going to move up to the wall. I'm going to try and trade some shots into... I guess the Volks.
The Volks where it is. So it'll be probably long range, probably light cover.
The last couple of dudes actually no, everyone's in range. Okay, yeah, everyone's in range.
So, I'm gonna go down.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go down. So you can take a dice out for the bag for me.
Oh, so many to take out.
just take that one dice out, man.
Alright, so that will be through 2 sets of hearts. That's hard cover, over half range, it's 6 4 by 6.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a run. Not bad.
That's okay. I'll sort it out.
So that is 7 rifles and 1 BAR. So it's 9 shots. 6 4 by 6s. No 6s.
Nothing. That was quick. All right. So what we'll do, guys, is we'll do the rest of the turn off camera. Just if anything particularly exciting happens, we'll turn the camera back on. Just in case anyone was wondering what was happening there, that model there is Sam's air observer, and he had a pin on him, so he did an order to do as he was told, and then he did the fire order, which allows him to call in a plane. But in bolt action, planes don't come in the same turn. You've got to wait a turn to see if they come in.
If it comes in.
Yeah, and planes are
plenty of much you can backfire.
Yeah, so planes can strafe your own guys, and there's all sorts that are going on. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see, but they can win you the game very easily. Like it's just very swingy.
It's either very disappointing or very good.
Yeah, exactly.
Easy disappointing.
All right, so we'll do the rest of the turn off camera, and we will see what happens when we get back. So we're coming back in at the end of the turn here. There's still a couple of dice to go, but my final dice is going to be the tank, which is going to go for a rear shot on Sam's meat chopper. We'll get to how that meat chopper ended up there in a moment, but we'll see if its bold maneuver is short-lived.
For America!
For America! Do the handbrake turn onto the board. So I have moved, and there is light cover in the way, so it's going to be a 5 to hit with the main gun. Come on!
USA! USA!
Yes! So I've got the hit.
It's going to be an auto pen.
So it's an auto pen.
Yes.
It's just, is it a double pen?
Let's find out.
So that'll be a 2 plus a 2 on the rear is a 4 plus a 6 because of being a heavy anti-tank gun, which is a 10 against your armor of 7.
Double pen.
So it's a double pen.
Does he live?
So I get to roll 2 dice on the vehicle damage chart and combine both results. He is dead.
I thought you just get...
No, you combine them. You'd think you'd pick one, but even if I did, I'm going to pick that one.
Both. Oh, you get both. Okay. I thought you were adding them together. I was like, oh, okay.
No. So just put it on its side. Put it on its side because it still gives you light cover, and we'll put some flame in it. But look at that. The tank, Panzer IV, driving over the hill, lines up the super heavy anti-tank gun. Not super heavy, the heavy anti-tank gun, and just
annihilates it.
Pops a shot off at that light half track.
It was risky. I was hoping you'd get less than a 5.
Yeah, man. That's it. I never engaged the Germans in an armor duel when you didn't bring a tank, Sam.
That was not an armor duel. That was trying. His story was very disappointing.
Oh, man.
He tried to wipe out one squad.
Yeah, we'll come back to him in the end of turn summary. But that was epic, man. So literally just got the tank shot through the rear armor. We'll get into why Sam was presenting rear arm and everything in a moment, because it was actually a really good idea, but it unfortunately didn't pan out. No. All right, so the last dice for you is going to be the bazooka. So do you want to try and go for that now?
He's not going to be in range of that. I can tell you that for now, but I will go for the bazooka team. He's going to advance. He's going to hop up.
Okay.
We're just going to take a shot into...
We could just nail a shot into this if you
wanted. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing. Just nailing a shot into that.
So it'll be moved, it'll be light cover, it'll be heavy cover because of this. No, we'll just say light. We'll say move light, long range. Move light, long range. There you go.
In range. We'll find out.
It is a hit. Now check if you're in range.
We're
doing this slightly in a wacky order. Tape measure. We're doing it live. Sam is consistently losing his tape measure every time I give it to him.
Yes, we're in range.
So he gets the hit. So it'll be anything but a 1. And you kill a guy.
Yeah.
You absolutely just blat someone. Give me that pin marker.
Hooray, I killed a dude.
Nice. So yeah, the bazooka isn't high explosive, so it just absolutely lamps one bloke.
Just one guy.
Okay, that is the end of the turn. So we'll tidy the battlefield up a little bit, and then we'll be back with the end of turn summary. So at the end of turn 2, it's actually quite an active turn. I normally think that turn 2 is another quiet one, but there was a bit going on in turn 2. So in the middle here, there was a sort of a smattering of fire exchange between both sides. My infantry, no casualties. My infantry advanced but didn't have to do any casualties. Sam's infantry advanced but didn't do any casualties. A nice big bit of terrain here that's sort of shots are going off, but we're not quite in that point blank range, which is going to mean casualties are going to start appearing. The only casualty, of course, as you saw, was the bazooka just absolutely just nailing one of the medium anti-tank blokes, winning the anti-tank war one bazooka shell at a time. The Greyhound, interestingly, it activated and Sam went for a sneaky breaky. He didn't start moving it round here, but instead he moved it back round that way. Now, doing that, he did trigger 2 ambushes. He triggered the ambush of the medium anti-tank gun, and I needed a 6 to hit, and I didn't get it. And then he also triggered, I triggered the ambush of the machine gun because the Greyhound is open top, so I figured I could pin it. But unfortunately, I was 38 inches away, which meant that I wasn't in range, so the ambush was just wasted. So that was sort of the centre of the battlefield. Moving on over to the flank over here, Sam's squad with one pin on it got a pin from a machine gun at some point.
It lost one dude.
It lost one dude, and then they foobarred, which now there weren't any enemy units nearby to friendly fire, so get confused with friendly fire. So they just ran straight backwards. Now, we don't know if we've done this right. Traditionally, sometimes units can run off the board, but we've not ever seen that happen in bolt action. So the way we've done it is we've just said they move as far back as they can. That's to the edge of the board, and then they just go down. So let us know in the comment section if we got that wrong.
I don't know if you can run off.
I think that might be a Warhammer Fantasy thing that we're sort of chucking in here and getting wrong. But the comment section they'll let us know. The kind people in the comment section. And then obviously you saw the main event that happened over here. So Sam brought on his reserves and he absolutely lit up this squad, but he was only killing sort of one at a time. And the meat chopper, it came on and he sort of came on sort of and sort of did a clever maneuver with it to try and give cover to the squad, but then also get its guns into half range.
I only got one hit.
And despite that, he only got one hit, even though he's only hit on fives. He should have absolutely rinsed the squad. Unfortunately, he only got the one hit. And
12 shots, 1 5.
Yeah.
Not even a 6, just a 5.
Exactly. So he only got the one kill. Unfortunately, because of Sam basically just killing one guy at a time, he didn't trigger any morale. So it's really unfortunate.
The idea was to not get him shot in the open from a tank, but took the risk, got a 5 over the hill. What can you do?
Exactly. I mean, so it was a bit unfortunate because Sam should have killed that squad.
Yes.
And I had a less than 50% chance of killing his.
It was risky, but sometimes your risks don't play off. It just happens.
Exactly. To be honest, that meat chopper, you always play it quite aggressively, but you can kind of afford to because it's not a super expensive unit.
115, 125?
Yeah, exactly. It's not like a 235 point tank, which you just can't risk. So interesting sort of development there. So I have in total taken more casualties than Sam. I've actually taken 7 losses from the various bits of sprinkles of firepower. But Sam has lost a unit and a vehicle, and a couple of other infantrymen.
I've lost a dice, which is a big deal.
Yeah, so we're on equal dice now, I think. So it's interesting. That was quite an active turn. In case I didn't mention it, the machine gun failed its rally order again, so it's gone down again. That bombardment just messing it up. So that was turn 2, pretty lively. Let's get into turn 3.
Yes.
Okay, let's go into turn 3. Pick that first dice. Are you ready, Bagman?
I am not ready yet.
He's not ready.
Airstrike.
Airstrike. Does it come in?
Don't be a 1. Don't be a 1.
Hey! Does that mean I get to place it?
That means you get to choose where it goes, yeah.
Okay, let's check the rules for that and then
No, you literally just choose.
I know, but I just want to read them, so we'll just check the rules for it.
See what plane comes in first. You get to roll this one.
Okay, I'll roll
How big is the plane coming in?
Okay, how big is the plane? A medium?
Medium howitzer, essentially.
Okay, so we'll just see, because I'm not sure if I move the mark or if I get to place it somewhere.
No, you just choose a unit. It's not really a market, it's a choice.
Right, okay.
So you can just choose anywhere. I have a bit, and you have to test for your own guy to see if he does shoot it down. It's basically like...
I don't have flak.
You didn't take a pencil?
No, can't on a Panzer IV. Yeah.
I thought I could.
Maybe in certain theatres.
Oh, okay.
But
you choose where you want it to go, then you spread it out. 18 from the marker where it comes in, and 18 from that, and everything around it. Just gonna
put it there and lamp your whole army.
You choose a unit.
I'm gonna put it on the Greyhound.
Go for it.
All right. So I'm going to check the rules. I'll place the marker / unit, and then we'll see what happens. Oh my god! This is why you don't take air control. Why would you pay for this, man? So for that
too as well.
He gets to do this twice, although hopefully the second time he won't kill himself. So for those of you, you might do. So for those of you that haven't seen an airplane before, basically you roll on the chart and Sam rolled a 1. It's a rookie pilot. As Sam told me, I just didn't believe him because it seemed so wacky. Mm-hmm. The opposing player can choose one of your units as the new target for the airstrike. He placed the aircraft marker as described for here it comes and resolves the attack as your unit. So here it comes is follow the sequence overleaf to resolve the airstrike. If the chosen target has already been destroyed, the plane flies off. So I've chosen Sam's Greyhound, which is there. And then how it works is every unit that's within 6 inches of the Greyhound, that's the entry point.
That's the exit point.
That's the exit point. And then 6 inch, and then I get to place another marker within 18 inches, and that's the entry point.
Yes.
And they also start getting hit by like pins and stuff, right?
Yes.
So I've put my entry point here, so I'm going to get this squad, and I put the exit point here, which means I get the Greyhound, this squad, the Bazooka team, and the Air Observer himself.
Yes.
Okay. This is okay. So you get a chance to flak, but I don't think you can physically do it because you need to get 4 hits.
2 hits. That's all you need.
I'm sure it's 4,
Just
man.
2.
Okay.
Which I don't. I get 1.
He doesn't quite get it, so he doesn't drive his own play. That's flak, by the way.
Yes.
Pintle can do flak, and that was the Pintle on the Greyhound, so he doesn't quite drive it off.
Pretty sure it's only 2 hits.
Let's say it's 2. It didn't matter in this case.
Your tiger can easily shoot 1 off.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it's 3 actually.
That's true. Okay, so I mean, it says it down here, so we can check it later, but it doesn't matter in this case. So we got a fighter bomber.
Yep.
So the target takes 2 additional pin markers. So does that mean it takes?
So you roll your d3 for every one first.
Okay.
-1, and then it takes a 2 additional for being hit. So even if you don't kill it, it will be pinned out
Wow. Place a 3-inch heavy HE template on the target unit the same way as HE shells, and resolve hits with a 3+ pen value.
And it's on
Infantry artillery can go down, and it's on the armored units. Oh my god!
It's on the top as well. That's why I declared the tank hoping to get it, but
Okay.
this time it was hitting me.
So I've got to do the pins first. So it's D3, is it?
Entrance 1, so D3 -1.
So D3 on the first infantry squad.
No.
Is it just none?
Yeah, D3
Okay.
-1. This one here.
Takes 2, so just so people can see clear what we've done. That
So
unit hasn't
0,
taken any. That unit's take 2. We'll do the infantry squad and the air observer and the bazooka and then the air observer, and then we'll save the Greyhound till last. So, the infantry squad takes 1. Takes none.
No, yeah.
D3 -1, is it? Okay. Yes. Okay, and then it is the bazooka team takes 1, and the air observer himself takes 2. Okay, so he's really I think he's not been hit. I think he's just really embarrassed.
Yeah.
Okay, so then
He's crying of cringe.
the Greyhound number of pins is
None.
so just 2,
Just 2.
and then the pen value is 4.
So 7.
Plus 3 is
7.
7. Plus open topped is 8.
Yes.
So that's a pen.
Yep.
That's a penetrating hit.
Oh boy.
A penetrating hit, and it's dead. Oh my god! Sam's own plane just killed his Greyhound. What the hell, man? Why would you ever?
Army bonus.
Why would you ever take that unit?
That's my army bonus.
Oh my god, that's big, man. The Americans have just lost all of their armor. Jesus. And he's pinned. Oh my god. I'm pissing myself with laughter, man. Honestly, if there's one lesson for any new bot action players out there, never take an air observer. I don't care if you're American, you get 2 for the price of 1. Don't do it. Don't bring the air observer.
It's worth every penny.
It's for your opponent, man. Oh my god. Alright. That is grim. This is a 40k game. It is grim in the dark. Alright, that is an even turn. That's the beginning of the turn. We've not even pulled dice yet. Oh my god, let me finish the recording there and then we'll be back in a second. So after the absolute high meme lord of terror that is the air observer, we've now got to actually pull dice for turn 3. Yeah. Oh my god. It's
gonna be a tank dice, isn't it?
Sam, you won a Victoria Cross at my last event. You're meant to be top tier meta chasing whacker player. Why are you bringing air observers?
Because he only bombed myself twice at that event.
Fair enough. He only bombed me twice.
Out of 3 games, that's 6 attempts.
That's all that's done.
2 out of 6 times he bombed me. Yeah.
40% of the time it bombs me every time.
23% chance.
Yeah.
On a 1.
So it's my first dice. Okay, we're gonna capitalize on the confusion in the enemy ranks. I'm gonna go for an advance roll with my Volks Grenadiers. They're just gonna move up to here and just start laying down the Dakar. I think I'm gonna put it into the enemy infantry squad there. Try and get a pin on you or something.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, interesting. Let's go for it. Okay, so the Volks Grenadiers moving up. It's going to be 6 to hit because it's a long range, light cover, and I'm still inexperienced. It's turn 3 and I've not lost a bloody Volks yet. Amazing. That is probably going to change. I was thinking I probably shouldn't have moved them first, but I got excited. And once an order has been issued, it has been issued. We've got to follow it through. So 6 to hit. We got a hit.
Yeah,
Hooray! We'll do the 5 rifles whilst we're here. That will be 6s followed by 6s because they are not assault weapons.
Yep. So you can't move.
Nope. So it's just the 1 hit. So lots of shots. But there we go.
Pause. Yep.
It is, and it's a kill. It is a kill. So there you go. We have killed. Volks Grenadiers have drawn Yankee blood. There we go. So that was my first dice. We'll be back with the next one. Okay, let's go.
It's great again.
Great
I actually
again.
did the run on this one.
Yeah, you could really do with some swinging back your way now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Well, there's very little worry from your anti-tank now, apart from that bazooka. So, I'm gonna go for my mortar. I realize I should have gone with that first.
Try and get that 5.
Try and get the 5. Dialing in on the sniper again.
If this doesn't hit, I'll have to move.
Oh, there it is. It's.
I didn't declare.
You can declare it down. I did rush you. You can. I don't mind. It's a friendly game.
No, that's fine.
You gonna wear it?
Yeah, I'll wear it. Is he gonna live or he's not? It's fine.
Is he veteran?
Oh no, he's probably gonna die.
So it's 2s. Yep,
Yeah,
he's gone.
I don't mind. It's just a sniper.
Yeah. Okay. That's
He wasn't doing much anyway.
That's pretty mad. That is another green dice. That's 3 dice out of the bag for you now because you've obviously lost your greyhound as well.
I know.
Oh God!
That airstrike has swung the game.
Oh,
That's a positive
it's
way.
one. Yeah, the airstrike has swung the game, but not the way he wanted it to. Okay, let's see what the next dice is. It's going to be grey again. Okay, I'm going to have a little think. Okay, I tried to go on ambush with this squad, but they failed their pin check, which meant that they went down. What is the next dice, Sam?
Another grey.
Another grey. Holy
well
moly. Yeah, that's not what you want to see. I'm going to go with my medium machine gun team.
Nice.
I'm going to go for a advance order because I want to pivot it, okay? So I'm going to pivot it. And then I'm going to, because I can't really, I need to start laying fire down there. So then I'm going to start firing some bursts into there. Now it's definitely going to be long range.
Light cover.
It's definitely going to be light cover. Do you want to double check to see if I'm even in range? Because it is quite a long shot there.
36 inches, isn't it?
It is 36, so I might be off.
You are fine.
I'm in. Okay, so it's going to be 6 shots.
So you moved, light cover, long range at 6s.
It is 6s.
These guys have to stay in the fight, so they've got to stay up. So
Okay. That is a pin. And is it a kill? No, it's
I need
just a
every
pin.
man in the fight, so there's no going down now.
No going down. Oh no.
I need everything I've got at this point.
We're getting our asses kicked. It's time to go all in. All right, so that is the medium machine gun. Do you want to pull the next dice, Sam?
Yeah. Another grey.
Another grey. Oh, this happened in the last bolt action game as well. Okay, I am going to go with the Panzer, and he's going to try and clear up that squad over there. So he's going to go for an advance. He's going to move just straight down to there.
Okay.
And not going to mess around. And I think I'm going to go, it'll be, with the big gun, it will be moved. You still get light cover because of the truck.
Yeah.
So that would be 5s.
I will go down on this one.
Okay, he's going to go down.
Because machine gun I can handle, not a tank.
Yeah, okay. So now it's going to be 6s followed by 6s on the main gun.
No, there's a chance.
Good job you went down, man. That would have been a hit.
There's a chance. Though.
No. Did you get squeaky bum time then?
Oh, I think a bit came out.
And then we've got the hull mounted. That probably will still be 6s followed. Yeah, it's still going to be 6 followed by 6s. Yeah, good job you went down. No hits. There you go, guys. I mean, we're seeing lots of great examples of bolt action mechanics. We've seen the meme that is the air observer, and we've seen how important it is going down. If Sam had stuck to his guns and stayed up, then he would have literally lost the whole squad, probably.
Oh, easy.
Yeah, with morale and everything, it wouldn't have been good. So that is the Panzer. It's just becoming a bit of a terror. Let's now see what the next dice is. Hopefully it'll be a green one.
It's another grey.
Oh, it's another grey. My. All of this choice. Genuinely not sure what to do. You have gone down over there. So I think I'm going to go for a rally with this little squad because I don't think there's anything else that can threaten them.
Okay.
That will pass.
Yep.
And I will lose all my pins. Okay.
Okay, so the machine gun lost just 2 rifles.
It's just 2 rifles, with one of them being a sergeant.
What was that squad doing? Lost the machine? No,
That's still got the machine gun, yeah, but they have failed their order. Okay, we're going for one long cut.
Green.
It's green. Okay, I'm going to cut it there, Sam. Give you a little chance to think, and then we'll be back when you know what you're doing. Okay, Sam. So, do you know what you're doing?
Yes, I'm going to try this squad here.
Okay.
I'm just going to advance.
You're not going to try and rally those pins off?
There's the sergeant next to him.
He's got the officer. Okay.
The officer's next to him. Hopefully, it's going to work out.
It did. Well done.
Hooray!
Lost the pin.
Hooray! And we're just going to advance, and we're going to trade some shots with these volks.
The Americans falling back on their tried and tested tactic of
shooting
waves of infantry. This is really the core of your list, though. This is what wins you the games. It is the infantry moving forward.
I can cry all I want to about the airstrike, but in the end, it only killed a tank's worth of models, so
yeah.
it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, I mean, if you were worried about it killing your models, you wouldn't be taking regulars. You wouldn't be taking. Do you know what I mean? You'd be taking. You wouldn't take it, and you'd take. You'd have like veterans and stuff, wouldn't you? So
it's a tank's worth. It sucks, but it's not the end of the world.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is a full squad at least. So
it will be probably long range, light cover, and you will have a pin.
Yes. So I'm basically a regular at this point. So long range, light cover, and I'm pinned.
Okay.
So sixes.
Sixes. Okay. Here we go. He's got a hit.
Hey, one here. Nothing worth my
Come on, killer guy.
Yes.
Oh, do you get a pick?
I do not.
No. So I'm going to lose a rifleman. I'm going to lose the guy whose barrel
see
snapped
if they
off.
become regular vets or what.
Okay, come on, guys. Time to uprate. Show your worth. Here we go. Ah, nothing happens. Okay. They are irregular forever.
Sorry, inexperienced forever.
Yeah, inexperienced. They had one game where they absolutely smashed. Ever since then, they've been a bit rubbish.
Swings and roundabouts. You're stuck with an inexperienced 10-man squad.
That is true. Okay, so that is your dice, and we'll be back with the next one. Okay, and the next dice is a grey. Sam had one little glimpse of a dice, and then that's it. It's back to the Germans. Okay, bit of a strange one. I think. Oh, I need a pin marker on my guys. There we go. Little button.
Anti-tank gun is out of action for just having no targets.
Yeah. Technically, he's got a 1-inch blast, so if I do get a hit, I will be able to get like 2 guys with it. Yeah. So that's what we'll do. We'll go for a fire. We're going to launch the captured American gun.
1 pin on him.
Yeah, I'm going to try and pass the order test. He does pass it. So he's going to lose his pin. And then he's going to fire. Now it's going to be just light cover.
So which one are you shooting?
This one here, that's bin.
You're into 30, so it's just light cover.
It's just light cover. Oh, it's a 4. It's a hit. Yeah. Okay, 2 guys, as we said. But it's only a 1-inch template when hitting infantry, so it's only pen +1.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Freeze.
Yeah, so it's only 3s. It's weird because they have an HE value. Yeah. Technically, it's just a 1-inch HE value. I got 2 guys. Just absolutely, just tungsten round 2 guys.
Is it 2 pins for this as well?
It's D2. It's a D2, I believe.
Nice.
No, just the one.
Nice. So 2 more.
Because it is a 1-inch HE template, which
a light mortar essentially.
You know what? Yeah, but light mortar is because light mortar is a 1-inch, right? Because a medium mortar is a 2-inch template, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, yeah, we've got it right. Yeah, it's kind of cool. All right, so that was that dice. We're back with the next one. Okay, and Sam has pulled the next dice, and he's got a green. Do you know what you're going to do? Or you need a moment to think.
I'm doing with this one.
Okay.
I will try this squad. It will try and advance.
Okay, you're probably in range with your officer. Probably, we'll say you are. It's easier.
See what happens.
With the officer, you should make it.
We are not in range.
You're not in range. Not from the very tip. They're going to go down.
They're going to go down.
I mean, if you want to, you can move your officer first. No. I don't mind.
No, this spot action. You declare an order. It happens.
Okay, fine. Fair enough. Good. Sticking to the rules, man. Oop. Just realised I've taken all these trees off. They need to go away now. Okay, so that unit has gone down.
That's just a shame. Oh well.
It's a shame. The Americans are faltering. Okay.
Are you surprised?
All right, let's see what happens next.
A green.
It's another green.
All right, this air spotter is going to try and do another spot.
Okay, where are you spotting?
I don't know. Let's see if we can get it off first. 8.
That's a fail if he's regular.
8 to
oh wait,
10.
no, officer nearby.
That's just enough.
That's just enough. He loses a pin, and he's putting another mark. He's selecting that unit.
Not selecting that.
Oh, he's not selecting that unit. Okay.
Actually, yeah, I will do. It's got no pin tool.
Yeah, no pin tool. I've got no flak.
I will not select it.
There is no flak at all on the board.
I'm trying to think more.
Could strafe this whole riverbed, man. Just
pinning inexperienced squads is what I want to do.
Yeah.
That is still an experience. I might want to.
That one's always an X. That one you could do damage to it and then it's not an X.
Exactly. So if I can pin it while it's inexperienced,
yes.
it could.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll keep it on the tank though. That's a good.
You sure?
A good shout. Yeah.
Okay, we'll go for the tank. All right, so.
It's me anyway. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
All right, green again.
Okay, it's got a bit of a surge. We'll just keep the camera rolling. Right.
Officer will.
Unless you want to think about it.
To be fair, that's gone down. I haven't actually got much to go on. To be fair.
Got a full squad of Rooney over here. Bear in mind, I've got my reserves.
Yes, I know. I will. So the machine gun can't actually see anything without shooting. Oh no, I can't. That's not you anymore. That's dead.
Nope. That's absolutely fine. You could potentially see the tip of this guy. It might be a little bit of a difficult call, though.
Yeah.
Maybe you can definitely see these guys.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Do you know what? It's failed every rally, so let's just try a fire.
Okay. Okay, we're just going to try a fire. Move those dice out of the way. It's only gone and done it.
Yeah.
It's only gone and done it.
Can't do a rally to save his life, but yeah, normal shooting.
They feel better now that they're letting some rounds off. So are you in range?
No idea.
It's going to be a close run thing.
We are 36.
You are just out, I think. To the tip of the barrel. Just double check. It's on the tip of the barrel.
To be fair. 36. I think
now you line up and I'll tell you if you make it.
Out.
You are out, unfortunately.
Oh.
Got a solid inch. Every inch.
It gets rid of one pin.
Yep, you got rid of a pin finally. Okay, so we'll cut there. We'll see what the next dice.
Great.
Okay, so we've got the next dice, and it is a grey. The Germans. So a lot of these units have now like gone down and stuff, which is really interesting. I think I'm going to go for an advance. I think I'm going to advance my squad here, move it over here, and then try and pepper up these guys again. I'll tell you what, that's what I'm going to do. And then we'll do that off camera and we'll just resolve the rest of the turn because it should only get like 1 or 2 kills. But okay, so there we go. We'll be back at the end of the turn and we'll see how it pans out. So I know I said I was going to do this off camera, but I just fired these Volks and they just went absolutely ham with the STGs. Even one of them wasn't even in range with the STGs. And they just got 3 6s to hit and then 3 kills, but no specialism. So that means half the squad is gone in one go. That means Sam's going to make a leadership test at it'll be -2 in total because of your officer.
Yes.
They do stick around. Okay, that could have been...
That could have been another squad wipe.
If that had been another squad wipe, I think that would have definitely probably almost been game. You could have pulled it back, but it would have been close. So, interesting. Yeah, the Germans are just absolutely... we're still taking casualties. We're still taking 8 casualties, but we've now probably killed about the same amount of Americans and we've taken their armour out.
Yeah.
Oh, it's grim. Grim.
Ooh.
You guys are going to get pushed back into the sea, just like the Fuhrer ordered, man. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
No, we're not. We got this.
All right, hopefully YouTube won't ban me for that. All right, so we'll be back at the end of the turn.
All right.
So by the end of the turn, not a lot more really happened, to be honest. My reserves came on here and went flat out. I did and ah about coming over here, but Sam still had his infantry squad, and they probably would have taken the truck out and started, munching the veterans. So instead, I decided to bring my truck up here. I very badly forgot about the bazooka, but then the bazooka did me a favour and just got a 2 to hit. So that could have been very exciting, but it wasn't, unfortunately. And then Sam's infantry squad just moved over here, so he's just securing this table quarter for that cheeky victory point. Don't forget, it's all about the table quarters, guys. I could do loads of killing, but if I'm not in the right table quarters, I ain't scoring any points. So that is the end of turn 3. Now it is time for turn 4. Does Sam's air observer do his job?
Yeah, it comes in.
It comes in. All right, so
plane
we know what it does now. Okay, what kind of plane? That's a fire bomber.
Nice. So
that's all right.
It's coming on the tank, and it's going to be an 18-inch from the tank. So I'm going to bring it on.
So I'll do the marker for you here, man. Other marker.
I'll put it. It's from the tank, so we're going to go.
Just about there.
That should do it.
Okay, there we go.
And that should hopefully.
You get the Volks there. You should get this squad, this squad. You might even get this squad.
I don't think so. No, not quite on that squad.
Okay, not quite.
But from the tank, I can also get the mortar and this squad here.
Nice.
Which is very nice.
So where do you want to start? As we know how this kind of works now.
So as we know how this works, we'll go from the entry point over here. So the Volk squad.
Okay, how many pins?
It takes 2.
Takes 2. I've got 2 pins on me right here, buddy. There we go.
And then the officer.
The officer.
Takes none.
Takes none.
The anti-tank gun takes none.
Takes none.
The mortar.
Okay.
Takes none as well.
Takes none. This is a bit disappointing.
This squad here
Okay.
takes 2.
Hey, just rallied and then on back.
This poor squad has just got pinned to.
Okay. So
and
do the pins on the tank.
2 pins.
He's going to take 2 pins plus the 2 pins he takes from the hit, so he's got 4 pins. So
that's enough to make him rally for a turn at least.
yeah, I haven't gotten any more pin marks on me, so I'm just going to do that so I don't forget.
And it is medium mortar, so it's pen plus 4.
It's a pen plus 3, it specifically says. So it's
Okay.
pen plus 3, but because the top armor is pen plus 4. So it's a 5 to glance or a 6 to fail. And you got a 5 to glance, 6 to pen, and we've got 3, so it doesn't pen me.
No, but
that is a total
pins.
of 4 pins on the tank. So yeah, like you said, it's going to have to rally for a turn.
Yeah, which gives me a bit of breathing room, which is nice.
Yeah, I mean, difference.
Could have been better.
That's the difference between having a thing fall on top of an armoured car or falling on a main battle tank.
Yes.
That is a big difference. If that had been a Greyhound, for example, that would have been a penetrating hit.
No, not quite big.
Because it would have been plus... It would have
3
been...
plus 4 glance.
3 plus 4 is top armour. Oh no, we already count that. Yeah, it would have been a glance. It still would have been... It would have been something.
It wasn't not a great roll, but yeah.
Could have killed it, but you didn't get it.
4 pins is good.
Yeah, that's true. So I'll take that marker back. I'll take that marker back. So that's kind of what an air observer should do.
He should do that twice again. He should do that.
He should.
Twice. Not to decimate my enforcement.
All right. So we'll now start pulling. We'll put the dice back in the bag, and we'll be back in just a moment. All right, Sam. Let's go for it. What is the next dice?
It's a grey.
As is tradition, and I do have dice superiority now, so it does kind of make sense.
Yeah.
Interesting. Not sure what to go for here, because these guys need to rally, but I want to wait until you've finished pinning them up. You know what? It might help keep you down. I'm going to go for an advance order on this squad here.
Nice.
And they're fully okay. They're just going to advance. Yeah, do I need to? Yes, I should need to advance. They're going to advance up to here a bit.
So
And then they're going to hit this squad.
You can get your extra STG in.
Yes, exactly. So we'll do that. Could you just get me 10 dice together, Tam? 10 white dice.
Yeah, no worries.
As whilst I'm moving my blokes up.
6. You can have my dice. They don't seem to roll very well.
I don't really want them.
Okay.
So just move that guy to there. I've got 5. I'll use 5 of each. There you go. That's fair. 5 of the lucky dice, 5 of the unlucky dice. All right.
This is where only 6s come up.
So it's 6s.
Okay. So this is the STGs.
This is the STGs. Hey!
Really
You could
well.
have declared to go down if you wanted to.
This full squad here.
Yeah.
No, we'll take it on the chin.
Okay, that's fine. So it's now forced to kill. Oh,
Hey.
nothing. There you go. Dice giveth, dice taketh away. Rifles, nothing.
Rifles
Okay.
are just kind of decoration.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so but they've got 2 pins on them now. That's quite big. That means they're not going to be hitting me as hard. Okay. It's a green dice. You want a moment to think, or do you know what you're doing?
I'll go with this squad over here while we
Okay.
have a chance in that tank.
What are they going to be doing?
Hopefully advancing.
Okay, so see if you get the advance off.
Come on,
yeah.
lads. Yes.
They're going to lose their pin.
And we're going to target into that truck.
Going to go for the truck. Okay, nothing I can do about that.
So hopefully we can just catch you in the open with it.
Yeah.
I know there's a nice veteran squad in there which is going to absolutely rinse me when it comes out, but
It might not do. It's only got SMGs. It's quite far away. If you kill the truck, some of them are going to die on the way out. So, yeah, you might be all right.
so everyone is in range. You're definitely long range though.
So it's just long range,
Yes.
and that's it because you're American.
America.
Okay, so I've got some die. How many do you need?
9.
There is 9 dice for you. There you go.
So forwards. That was.
That looks okay. Actually looks like Sam does have the ability to roll dice. Now he needs 1 6 here.
1-6.
1 6.
Yes!
Yay! So that does kill the truck because it's soft skinned. And there are 7 veterans inside. So I need you to roll a d6 for the number of hits that the veteran squad suffers.
5.
5. And now you need to try and kill me on 5s.
Nice, like normal hits. Perfect.
Oh, wow.
Is it a specialist?
No. So I'm going to lose 4 of my veterans. That is going to be a leadership test as well on them, which they fail, so they run off. So what a swing. What a swing. They are going to... so the truck is going to be dead, and the veterans inside are going to be dead. Look at that. That's 2 dice out of the bag
2 dice.
before we've even done anything. The Americans are pulling it back. The Americans are pulling it back. We're now on equal dice. Very nice.
Frontline infantry.
Frontline infantry. Okay, we've got the next dice coming in now.
It's a green.
It's a green. Do you know what you're doing?
No.
Okay, have a little think and we're back in a moment.
Yes.
So Sam decided to go with this squad over here. They are advancing. They are in range of these Volks, and they are all in range. So it's going to be 9 shots, and it's going to be long range, and it's going to be light cover, so it's going to be 5.
Go on, lads.
Back to form.
Yes.
Excellent.
But can it kill?
It does kill a guy. Now, can I uprate? Come on. Come on. Yes, they're now regular. Can I do it again? Can I do it again? Come on, free veteran squad. I may have lost one squad of veterans. But is it an Alfaria situation? And actually, these were the veterans.
Let's find out.
Yes! Free veteran squad, baby!
I killed one, though.
Yeah, man. The veterans were never in that truck. The veterans were over here. That's absolutely amazing. This battle report has showed off so many different mechanics, man. Absolutely incredible. Free veteran squad, baby. I am loving it. Thank you, Sam.
You're welcome. It is a grey.
The next dice is a grey. Okay. I don't have a huge amount to do, but what I will do is I'm going to go for... this is all... None of this has been yet, has it?
No, we're pretty pinned.
Okay, I'm going to go for a fire order. I'm going to... I probably will have to turn it, so I'll go for an advance order. And I'm going to nail an anti-tank round into here. So it's going to be moved, and it's going to be light cover.
Yes.
It may be long range as well. I'll tell you what, can you just measure that for me?
I think it will be.
It's a 30-inch range for long range. That's where I think it could be.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, I'm well in. I am well in. Okay, so it's just 5?
Yep.
5 to hit? No.
Ah, finally you missed.
Finally I missed with a big gun, yeah. Okay, so that was my turn. So that was my go. So what we're going to do is do the rest off camera, and we'll be back in just a moment. So at the end of turn 4, things are getting a little dicey now. So the MMG team ended up just failing its order. So Sam opened up the corridor and then just failed it. So that was a bit of a shame. And then we had a bunch of guys, as we said, sort of moving forward. Bit of a firefight going on here, but these guys did uprate twice. Then our veteran, the air observer, is now just going to come over here and try and get some victory points for Sam. Yeah. There's a few Americans trapped in the center here, but they're just getting absolutely hammered by the German infantry line, because even the officer came over and managed to kill a guy as well.
2 guys.
He killed one guy, but got a pin. So yeah, overall, it's getting a bit dicey. The Americans are certainly controlling the flanks, but the Germans we actually have numerical and probably veteran superiority over here now. So it's going to get dicey. If the Germans can get a big push on next turn, that could really get dicey for the Americans. Over here, obviously, the Sam had a massive swing back with the veterans and the truck dying. And then I did some rallies. The 2-man squad rallied and lost all its pins, but the tank rallied but only lost 2 pins. That essentially means that tank is going to be out of the game for another turn, unless I want to risk it for a biscuit, which I don't. I need him to be at least around for turn 6. So that's kind of crazy. And then the mortar has started dialing in over here as well. So right now, the Americans definitely have the flanks, but the Germans
will fold. That's for sure.
That's it. Will the American center fold? And if it does, will the Germans then be able to start getting loads of victory points by getting into the Allied table quarter? That's the question. So we've got turn 5, turn 6, and maybe a turn 7 to find out. There's no more air observers or anything, so we'll gather the dice up and we'll start pulling dice. Okay, turn 5. Let's see what potentially the penultimate turn of the game. It is a grey dice.
Uh-oh. This could be ropey.
Thing is, I want to go for the big push, but you're not. You could just go down with everyone.
Yeah.
And then you could start hitting my flanks with this firepower, and I wouldn't be in cover.
Yes.
So it's gnarly. So what I'm going to do. They've got 2 pins on them, right?
Yes.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a fire order here. I'm going to keep lighting them up.
Okay.
It's got to get tactical now, Sam. It's got to get tactical. So get me the dice tray. We need to take this dice out. Okay. I've got 6 dice here. Okay, so hitting on 4s unless you want to go down.
What are we doing this turn over here? Absolutely solid. I'm going to go down.
Okay, so he's hitting on 6s. I've got a hit. That's the pin.
Perfect.
That's all right. That would have been a lot more hits, though. Do I get the kill? I do not, but I have got an extra pin on them. That is, they have taken out of the turn for out of the game for a turn. But will I kill them in time? It's going to be close. All right, pull the next dice.
It's a green.
It's a green. What are you going to do?
Oh, okay, I'm going to activate, hopefully, this squad here.
Okay, let's go try and activate that squad.
All right. Do we activate? We do.
It does activate, so he does lose a pin.
And we are running.
You are running.
We are running out of here.
You're running out of there.
Yeah, we're gone.
Crazy.
No one paid us to be brave. We're not being paid.
Crazy maneuver.
So we're going to go over the wall, get 10 over the wall.
Wow. Tactical retreat.
Yes.
Tactical retreat.
There's no point sacrificing.
They are a victory point, I guess, at the end of the day, aren't they?
So, stuck on a bit of tissue. So.
Okay, interesting.
We're going to leave there. Get rid of that orange dice. And
let's get the hell out of here. Those are goddamn veterans.
And plus now it puts a bit of extra.
Well, I could have charged you.
I know.
I could have charged you, but I didn't want to charge you then just get pinned by everyone. You know what I mean? That would have been
So that
grim.
is me out of there.
Okay, very interesting maneuver. All right, next, we'll be back with the next. All right, next dice is a grey. He has moved. Wow,
Forward the plans a little bit.
That's interesting. I was not expecting you to do that. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the anti-tank gun.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for a fire order.
Shooting over there.
Yeah, and I'm gonna try.
So 5s to hit.
It's gonna be. I've not moved this turn, so it'll be a 4 to hit,
okay.
and you are bunched up, so I would get at least 2, at least.
Okay, I will. I don't really have much to shoot at you, to be honest. And I know you don't actually have much to shoot. Actually, be moving out of a river. So for these guys, we're gonna keep holding the point and go down.
He's gonna go down. That turns it onto a 6. Turns it onto a 6. All right. No, that was worth it. There was these 3 guys that were bunched up within an inch of each other. I definitely would have just nailed 3 of them. All right, so that is so the Germans are sort of pinning the Americans down on the flanks. Can we now see if we can see what else happens? Okay, and the next dice is a German grey dice. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go for fire order.
Okay.
I'm going to go for an advance order, sorry.
Ooh.
On the mortar.
Okay.
We're going to turn it. We're going to put it into that squad there.
All right, because we've gone down.
Because you've gone down.
2 pins.
It's about trying to dial in. Come on. No, no. Not dialed in. Okay. Okay, next dice. Yep, so I'm hoping to keep them pinned down.
So it's green.
It's a green dice.
What to go with? I have this cheeky... I haven't got much to use, actually. This squad over here will carry on its merry advance.
Okay, he's going for the merry advance.
Just going to hug the riverbed. In fact, we'll angle a bit further so we can get... So I know for a fact, but we can then shoot into that squad.
Yeah.
Which is just in 24.
I'm just going to go down with them.
That is absolutely fine.
I want to try and go for a late game thing with them.
So every man is in range of them. In fact, I'm going to...
So it'll be long range, light cover and down. So it'll be 6 followed by 6s everyone.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 8 shots. Any 6s? 1 6. There's potential. Yes, hits.
Oh, that's really annoying.
There's 2
Did not need that. That was the whole point of him going down.
And 1 dead.
He does kill them. It does make him a small target. I'm going to have to take the loader because I can't afford.
That's -1 to shoot with your machine gun.
Yeah, it's not about the machine gun with them anymore. It's about trying to keep them doing as they're told.
Nice.
Okay, we'll pause it there. Okay, so the next dice is a grey dice. All of the Americans have been now. I think it might be time for... It might be time for the big push.
Go for it.
So, I'm going to go, just to make things quick, and I can do this off camera, I'm going to go for an advance, and a rally. I'm going to do a snap 2 with my lieutenant, and because I'm German, I can do 2 snap 2s.
Perfect.
Okay, so we'll do all that, and we'll see where the dust settles. So charging forward, yelling out battle cries, firing automatic weapons. The Germans forced both of the American units to go down. That meant that they took no casualties, but that has I've caused 5 units of Americans to go down and like one of them to retreat. So we're truly pushing that center. These guys also rallied. So we're going to get for turn 6.
Yes.
It's going to be a big push by the Germans unless the Americans can do something to try and counterattack them. We are in this table quarter with these 3 units now. So that's pretty good. But yeah, it's going to be a spicy meatball. So we'll do the rest of the turn off camera and we'll be back when we've seen where everything lands. All right, by the end of the turn, some interesting things had happened. Sam decided to go for broke with his lieutenant, pushed him forward and got a pin. That means that this guy is now in this table quarter and has also put a pin on the veterans. And you never know. One pin orders, they have happened, they have failed before. We then had some cheeky maneuvers over here. I moved forward with my rifleman and finally put a pin on them, which meant they've got 3 pins now. I tried to rally my Panzer and he failed.
Yes.
Which meant not only did he move back, he moved backwards.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad. It means I was hoping for some Tiger Fear. Apparently not. And that was pretty much it. Everything else sort of went down. There were some scattered shots here and there. So that is the end of turn 5. Yes. This is turn 6. This could be the last turn of the game. We'll put the dice in the bag and we'll see what happens.
We both need to go first.
Yeah, as just Sam said, we both need to go first here. Oh,
all right.
What is going to happen?
A grey.
It's a grey. I think we've got to go for the big push.
Okay.
I think we've got to. There's things that could happen over here, but I feel like if I don't go now, I'm going to get pinned. Big pinning potential. Big pinning boys. So I'm going to go for the snap 2.
Okay.
I'm going to go for... I'm not going to go for a charge because of this barricade. That would really mess me up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for... Not an ambush. That would be a terrible decision. I'm going to go for... I'm going to go for advance, advance, and advance. We're going to move in. Sam might go down with a load of stuff, but we're going to be point blank. Yeah. So we're going to move in and we're going to try and claim some heads. Let's see what happens. So charging forward with the inexperienced Volksgrenadiers coming in to support. We have managed to get the infantry squad there killed, but we didn't do any damage to either one of the small teams because they were down in like cover and small team. They were -4, so really difficult to get those hits. But we have put them down, and we've got another kill point. The officer is in Sam's table quarter, so he's getting me 3. Both of these units are getting me a point each. So there's a lot going on, but Sam still has his big units to counterattack with, so there's a lot still to play for. But we've both taken lots of dice out of the bag for like various downs and activations. So it's all still to play for. What's the next dice? Come on.
It's a damn green.
Yes! And you know what I think it's time for?
Machine gun.
I think it's time for the machine gun. Are you going to go down?
They've got to activate, no?
If you don't, I'm hitting you on 4s.
I mean, it's just long range, right?
Yeah, it's long range, but it's 4s.
All right.
I don't want to influence you. You can have a little think if you want, because obviously
going down and changes to 6s. Though.
It changes to 6s, but it means you're going to keep that victory point.
I need to take you off though. That is the thing. I need to take.
If they
you
die,
off.
you know.
I know.
You lose 3 dudes, and
I can't win the assault, which is.
You've run away, more than likely.
They're gonna have to. They're just gonna have to go down, which is very.
It's up to you. I don't want to influence you, man. I'm just making sure you know all the angles. If you it could be potentially. It's a 3-point.
They're 3 pinned in. They're gonna go down.
It's a 2-point swing if they die.
Yeah.
Because I gain a point and you lose a point.
I gain 1 point.
And you just gain 1 point.
If I can make that charge.
If you can make a charge from 3
I'll go
pins.
now.
It's
I've got more stuff coming against them, so.
Yeah, you might get. That also means that the mortar's going to do less to you as well. So it's just a much better idea, man. You would have been insane to stay up there. It's just the one hit. It is the pin, but that would have been 3 hits. And it's not even a kill. So it just makes a huge difference. It means you've guaranteed a victory point there.
True. I wish I could drive you off, but that's... Oh, well.
There we go.
Next dice.
Next dice. Keep it going.
It's another grey.
It's another grey. I'm going to go for my mortar on them now.
Go for it. They're down already.
I need a 5.
Nope.
No. So there you go. So they're doing all right. They'll be on a 4 next turn if we get the extra turn. So we'll cut it there. We'll see what the next dice is. So I'm just going to run these guys over to here. It was another grey dice. So we'll do that in a moment. Sam, do you want to pull another dice?
It is a green for a change.
Okay, do you know what you're going to do?
Yes, I'm going to do this squad.
Okay, they're going to do like an advance to try and kill that little two-man squad?
No.
No, okay, interesting. You're going to go for these guys.
We're going to go for your lieutenant in the back.
Okay, so you do your movement there and get your dice ready, and I will do my movement, and we'll be back once we've resolved everything. Okay, so Sam just rolled his dice, and he got seven out of 8 hits, and he only got, we did like one of the ones with a slightly different ballistic skill, but it doesn't matter.
Well.
The end result is that he only got 1 wound, so he's killed 1 guy. I think I probably we'll have to measure it, but I'm going to have to do a leadership test on the officer to see if he sticks around.
No.
He's going to stick around because he is regular. Yes, baby!
God damn it.
It's all right. You've got another squad that might be able to do it, man. You've got another squad. All right. We'll just double check. I think I'm probably gonna have to take this guy just because
to make sure you're over.
To make sure I'm over the halfway line. It doesn't really matter. I don't need the officer's morale for anything. So yeah, that's fine. Okay.
So it's not going well for the Americans.
Oh my God. Sam was like, "It's all right. I've got the second squad, but they have got a pin on them." And he rolled a 10, which meant they failed their order check. 1 pin orders, man. They're such the bane of every bolt action player's existence.
It should go on.
What other dice do we have left, man?
Surprisingly, 6.
Okay, do you want to pull that next die? I'll tell you what, we'll do the rest off camera because I think it's just going to be like rallying and little end point grabs. So we'll see how it goes. So, end of turn 6. Potentially end of the game. Couple of little bits to mention. The tank did a run order and just went full throttle forward. Yeah. That means he's going to get an extra point. And also, they are now 5 orders with 5 pins of Tiger Fear. So, they're not having a good time. And then these 2 guys tried to put a couple of pins on them, but didn't quite manage it. And then these cheeky chaps did a flanking attack on the inexperienced blokes, but they flubbed it. Sam's...
My dice have not been good today.
His dice have not been good today. He's had like 1 burst when he absolutely just nailed the truck. And the rest of the time it's just not been on it. So that is the end of turn 6. Actually, I've just moved this over here to get an extra point for being in that half. So we now just need to see if the game goes on. So Sam, do you want to grab a dice?
Yes.
Okay. So on a 1 to 3, this is all she wrote.
Okay.
It goes on. So we've got a turn 7. Okay, let's gather the dice up and see what happens. All right, Sam, pull the first dice. It's in the Germans' favour at the moment, but if the Americans can do it...
Green.
Okay, it's a green. What are you going to go for first, man?
Not them.
Not the Ultra Pin Mega Death Squad. What are you going to go for first, man?
This squad's going to have to try an assassination.
They're going to try an assassination. I'm going to go down.
Of course you are.
I'm going to go down.
See if I can get any closer.
Okay, see if you can get closer. All right. Let's let you do your movement and we'll see what happens. Sam has 8 dice. He's going to be hitting on 6s because I'm down and small target. Can he do it? He's got 2 hits. He just needs 1 4.
Come on.
He just needs 1 4. Yes. He's only gone and done it. Yes. That is a 4-point swing. Sam, well, he's denied me 3 points and he's gained himself an extra victory point. That is nice. The America's Uncle Sam literally has still got it. Let's see what the next dice is.
Okay, I need this once again.
He needs another dice. You just need the flurry. If you get the flurry, you could win the game, man.
Green.
It's another green. All right, have a little think, dude. Okay, Sam, do you know what you're going to go for next?
Yes, I think I do.
Okay.
I'm going to advance this squad here.
You're going to advance them?
Yes.
Where are they going to go?
I'm going to hop over and hopefully point blank the children.
He's going to point blank the teenagers. Okay, they are inexperienced. I think I'm going to have to go down with them. I would rather keep the victory point.
That's fair.
Okay, so that's another dice out the bag for me.
It goes to 2s to 4s.
Yes.
So 4s. Oh, put this dice thing over here.
Okay.
Come on, lads. 2 hits.
I wouldn't need to go down. That was a waste of time, but there we go.
Oh, that's a shame. 2 dead, though.
She gets a pick. No.
2 dead.
So 2 riflemen and a pin. That's okay. They are down. They're literally they're just trying to keep me getting a victory point, which is good. Okay, pull the next dice. Can the Americans keep the surge?
I really hope I can.
It's oh, that's the dice you're pulling out. Okay, give it a big shake. All right.
Okay, so that side is all German.
That side is all mine.
So I need to figure out what I'm doing on this side.
Okay.
It's a grey.
It's a grey. Okay. It is a grey. These guys haven't been.
No.
And these guys haven't been.
No.
But these guys are veteran.
Yes. I figured they're going to wipe out one of whatever they touch.
I think I'm going to charge here.
Okay.
Because there's no cover in the way there. We're just charging straight across, right?
Sweet.
And you're reg.
Veteran.
Oh, they're veteran.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can do that though. You got STGs for Christ's sake.
They don't give me extra attack so I could flub it.
I don't reckon so.
If I go for the advance, I'm not going to... I need to do it before you put pins on me, that's the thing. So if I move... If I charge...
Okay.
They will then get lit up, but I'm pretty confident that
They'll survive.
it. That's the thing.
Okay. You going for the charge?
I think I've got to, man.
Nice. First charge of the game.
First charge of the game. These are the veterans. All right.
Oh, Overwatch.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Rocket. Get it? No.
He misses. It was a 3 to hit, and he missed.
It's scary, man.
All right. Let's go for it. Okay. I just need at least 1 5 here, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You got 10 attacks.
Okay.
No, taking 1 casualty. You got 9 attacks.
Okay, so I've got the STGs first, and we got 1, and we get to go again with him. No.
Okay.
And then we've got 4 rifles, and we got him. Rifle bayoneted to death.
The rifles finally did something.
That then gives me the free move. That's a big 6. The after you've consolidation move, I am gonna get all up in this cover, man. But there's no way this barricade ain't defended, man. And there's no way I'm not over the halfway point.
Nice.
Okay, so that's now a 3-point unit of veterans, dude. Okay.
Oh, damn you, Volks.
Damn you, free veteran Volks. Damn you to hell.
All
right. What's the next dice? Let's just take a look. Okay, next dice. It's a green. Do you know what you're doing? The lean green American machine.
There's only a few things I can do, really. So I'm
Yeah.
going to have to go with this squad first.
Okay.
Because I don't want to be one.
That's a big... Even with... If I get a hit there, man, you need to spread.
Yes.
You need to spread. If I get a hit there on a 3, you're going to lose a whole squad to an anti-tank round.
Alright, so either way, they're going to be absolute nightmares to hit.
Yeah.
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 Okay, I'm going to go for hopefully a kill instead of...
Okay, that's a 2-point swing if you pull that off.
I really hope so. So I'm going to spread out nice and spready.
Okay. You know what I'm going to do, Sam?
What? I'm going to go down.
I'm going to go down.
Nice.
That means it's going to be small target light cover, and down means it's going to be 6 followed by 6s.
Sweet. Doesn't matter about half range then.
Doesn't matter about half range, man. Do you want some dice over here? Let me move out of your way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 6 and 4 by 6s. Come on, lads.
Got 2 possibles.
Potential.
2 possibles.
Let's do it, lads.
Come on. Come on.
America! No!
No.
I saw that 6 as well.
No. No, not quite.
At least
Take
we're
a dice
saying
out the bag for me so I don't get a false lead. We're going dice for dice between like going down and units, man. We're going dice for dice.
I need to get some kills here. I don't know how I'm going to do this.
Yeah. Okay. What next? I tell you what, I'll pause there and we'll do the next. So coming in hot with the next dice. Now, I've actually activated everything over here. I just have to be at Sam's tender mercy of his MG team and his other squad there. So, and I've gone down over here. So actually all my fun is on this side over here. Now, I'm going to go on a limb here and say you're going to go down against anything that I shoot at you.
What do you mean? I'm going to stand up now. I'm going down.
So, I'm going to go for... I might as well go for the mortar. I've not had a mortar hit all... Oh, no, I have. I killed the sniper with it. So, I need a 4 to hit.
Nice.
No!
Hey.
That means the mortar's not going to do anything this turn. All right, Sam. Your next go.
Oh, hopefully.
And it was Sam's next go. We pulled the dice out and it was a green dice.
So, machine gun team's discussed.
I mean, realistically, you have those 2 units there, and I have to try and murder those guys there. That's it, really. So you might as well, to be honest, dude, if you don't really even need to pull the dice, you might as well just do that.
All right, so is it worth hitting that Volks team again? Just try and get them to flee.
You could. They are down, and anything that shoots them is going to be going over light cover.
Are they down?
They went down.
Yes, they did. Okay,
so they're going to be at -3 no matter what.
Okay, so it's got to be into them then. I've got to deal with these vets.
You could charge them.
No, I'm going to machine gun. So it's under half range, that's for sure.
Yeah. So it's just going to be light cover?
Yep.
Just need 4s.
Okay, good shooting.
3 hits. Okay. Now it's 5s to kill.
God,
Nothing. That's where the veterancy comes in, man.
We've got 4 dice in here for you. There you go.
4 dice. Gadzooks. Well, I probably do have 4 dice. It's all just little bits, though, man.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
You should have angled your tank to just run me off the board, man.
It's all right. It's fine. I'll just go. Like I said, it doesn't really matter about the dice pulling because what I can do left is separate to what you can do. But it's fine.
Fire.
Machine gun. Go fire.
6s.
Yeah.
4 by 6s. Actually, can you even shoot him? You're shooting for your own guys.
I've got an elevated position, but I didn't get any hits anyway, so it is a moot point.
It's great again. So onto
another squad. Yeah, we'll just save the tank till last. See if he can do something epic. So they'll just. They've just been.
I mean, that's the machine gun team. The little one.
Oh yeah, shit! They got a machine gun, man.
So it's -1 to hit the machine gun.
They've literally not used my LMGs all game. So I got rid of a loader because I wanted to keep a sergeant. So
-1 to hit, so
6s because you're down. I should be within half range with the LMG.
Yes, you are. 6s.
I got 2 hits. Okay, that's nice. And a kill.
Okay, so this squad
One
is just
at a
literally getting
time.
butchered. I reckon it will last the game, I hope.
It depends if the tank can pull off, basically.
Yeah. Grey again.
Great, 2 riflemen.
Basically, he's got to make it, so...
Yeah. Gets a hit.
Loves it.
And gets the kill.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm really hoping you get a burst to make this...
So Sam pulled the next dice. It was his air observer. He went down with that. He then pulled the other dice after that, and it was my last grey dice. It's going to have to be the tank. I think I'm going to unload with both machine guns, which should allow me to just absolutely shred that squad. But he is down, and I do have a pin. So do I pass my test?
Yeah.
I don't pass the test.
Okay.
I don't pass the test. Oh, dear.
One choice.
Okay. Sam has 1... So we've worked out the point. Actually, that would reverse, but you can only go back to there because you can't run your own people over. Because technically when you go down, you back up. So we've worked out some other points. Mm-hmm. And so it's the last dice of the game. And it's a green dice for Sam. And we've worked out the points. And currently the Germans are 5 points ahead.
Yes.
Even if Sam moves that squad into like this table half with a run, he's not going to win the game. He has 1 chance to draw the game. That squad of regulars has to charge that squad of veterans. If they pull it off,
complete suicide.
it's complete. Statistically, it's complete suicide. He also has to pass a test as well, but we'll do that in a second. If he pulls it off, he'll earn himself a kill point. And he'll deny 3 victory points for me. So that would be a 4-point swing.
Yes.
And if he gets a lucky roll, he might even get over to here.
Which make it a 0.
Which would make it a 0 points, make it a 5-point swing. If that happens,
0 difference.
It would be 0 difference. And even if he doesn't get the good advance roll, it's only a 1-point difference, which is a draw. So this charge will take Sam from a loss to a draw.
If we can get off.
If we can get the 1-pin order off. No! So anticlimactic. Oh, we both failed a 1-pin order.
That's the way to end.
Oh, what a way. How anticlimactic. I really wanted, you know what happened? They looked at it and they were like, nah. Oh my God. All right, we'll pause it there. We'll do a little bit of an end game. Sorry, but Sam, good game, man. Very, very good game. Awesome. Let's do a little post-game wrap-up. So that is the end of the game, and what a game. At the end, the Americans actually still had a fair bit of infantry on the board. They had a fully undamaged squad here. They had a squad that had only taken a couple of casualties, and they had a squad here to take a couple of casualties. The Germans were actually, funnily enough, actually surrounded, but they had secured the centre. I think in terms of casualties, obviously you lost 2 vehicles and I only lost 1. Yeah. But I think overall, I actually feel like I lost more infantry and I started with 3 less as well. So
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. So the Americans definitely did damage and the Germans did damage. It was just, it was very equal in terms of damage output. So a really, really fun game.
2 more infantry with me.
I lost 2 more infantry. There you go. And I started with 3 less. So there you go. So yeah, overall, I think that was a really, really fun game. From a battle report point of view, it showed off so many mechanics. If this game doesn't make you want to play bot action, I don't know what will. Like, we had the air raid guy going nuts. We had tanks failing 1-pin orders at critical points. We had the Volks Grenadiers up rating to veteran. Oh, yeah.
So good.
I think Volks Grenadiers are my favourite German unit, man. They're just so, so good. Both times I've had a unit of Volks upgrade to veteran, I've won the game with them.
Yeah.
They're really good. So that's my sort of... My thought is that the game swung on the air advisor and the Volks up rating. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've had a tank getting a cheeky 5 up on the kill and that half track as well.
Yeah, you had that one turn.
Yeah, just sort of everything going wrong for one turn. Managed to pull it back a little bit, but...
Yeah. It was, I think you really, really almost pulled it back. When you actually look at the damage and the kills and stuff, I got all my kills at the beginning of the game and then like one more. Yeah. And then you just started racking a kill up every other turn.
I said, the Arab server really did hurt me.
Yeah.
Just put it that way, it hurt.
It did hurt, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't take one, man.
Any other unit would have been better in that situation.
I think
if it can go off, it's incredible, but... That 1 in 6 chance, and that's not even if you're playing by theatres. It gets worse if you choose different theatres.
Yeah, if you go for like Italy, it's like you're inexperienced. Yeah. So on a 1 or a 2, you bomb yourself. It's just ugh.
So yeah, he actually gets worse if you're playing theatres. So
yeah,
he definitely is not worth 75 points.
Not at all. If it was me, I'd swap it. You've got enough infantry. You lack a little bit of anti-tank.
Yeah, medium AT gun.
A single medium AT gun.
Even a howitzer, something
yeah.
Else.
If you put a medium AT gun sort of over there, you could just lock down. You just threaten my tank because I can't afford to lose my tank. It's the linchpin of my army. You know, one tank basically over here with the support of an MMG just stopped your flank push.
The worst thing about the Arabs, it wasn't even the damage it did. It was more just a pinning me for a whole turn. That's a whole turn of -1 to hits and rallies.
Yeah, it's like an extra bombard, like prep bombardment, isn't it? Oh man, absolutely insane. But thank you, Sam, for coming down.
Right.
Fantastic game. Hopefully we'll get you on for some more bot action. We both love our bot action games.
It's a great game.
So if you've enjoyed today's video, please consider giving it a like. If you want to see more bot action battle reports, subscribe to the channel to never miss an episode. Let us know what you think down in the comment section. Of course, if we've got any rules wrong, of course, let us know. And also let us know your favourite moment. If you've really enjoyed today's video and you want to go the extra mile to support the channel, then please consider becoming a channel member or Patreon supporter. It does really make a huge difference. Thank you for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys next time.